Yeah, so nothing happened in Florida, I guess.
No.
Yeah, the attempt to kill all those Republican voters before this blowout election.
Nice try, Kamala.
Failed.
Not going to work. Are they going to debate again or no?
I don't think so.
No.
There's no reason for. I think they like Trump's campaign is like, yeah, we don't have to do anything.
Yeah. So am I wrong? Because again, I feel completely disconnected from a lot of like just mainstream news in general. Am I wrong to think that like the attention to the election has kind of died down a little bit, or is that just me personally?
No, I think people are definitely paying attention. to the
Okay,
election.
all right. Because
Yeah.
I just remember 2016 being like such a fever pitch leading up to it. And granted, I didn't have kids at that point, but I just thought like it doesn't feel like that to me right now.
I think
but
our
then
only
maybe
hope is that
me.
it's a blowout one way or the other. Mm-hmm. You know, because then it puts an end to whatever this current era is.
Yeah,
You
the
know what I mean?
stealing thing.
Well, not just the stealing thing, but whatever the cultural thing is. If it's like a complete blowout, then fucking the Democrats need to like completely recalibrate what their plank is, right?
Yeah.
And same thing, vice versa. If Trump lose, then that's like the end of this like MAGA shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
What are the polls saying?
the polls are saying that it's
Neck
fucking
and neck?
yeah, basically
Yeah.
right there.
But it's just 3 states. Just Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Michigan.
Right. Yeah.
Right. And it's...
I think the polling averages are now that he's ahead in Michigan.
she went up in Pennsylvania after Biden dropped out, which doesn't make any sense to me at all, but that's what I heard.
Well, her favorability went up as soon as they made the switch.
Yeah.
But then it's been slowly, like, it had a pickup for a while, and
Yeah.
now it's like dropping again since she's been making like, you know.
She did have a beer on Colbert though, so that should boost things.
Yeah, well,
She did
that's
Stern this week,
that's
right?
she did
Yeah,
Stern.
yeah.
She did Call Her Daddy. Trump did fucking Andrew Schultz's podcast. Was Akash there, or was it just
He was.
He
Yeah.
was okay.
So
I'll watch it for Akash.
we gotta see that.
It should have just been Akash.
Yeah.
Akash and Trump.
It should have.
Yeah. Because he's, you know, Akash would be like, you know, like us. we know what females are thinking. Trump's like, right. That'd be an amazing podcast.
That would be unbelievable.
Trump was like, yes.
I would love to see that. Pete, we'll put a little beep, maybe. Maybe we'll put a little beep.
That's the first time anything was said on this podcast, just for the record. It's the name of the basketball team, and I didn't buy the pants. I wore the hat.
Did you watch the Schultz Trump?
No, I just watched the clips. I mean, I'm not like I don't know.
I watched those clips on Theo where Theo was describing Coke to him. And that was pretty
Trump
cool.
Trump
Yeah.
did Theo's podcast.
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I see. I wasn't aware of that. I thought this
Yeah.
was like the first of his.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I'm great for these guys. They're getting a boost in the audience. That's cool. I'm not a big fan of like just.
No comic is watching podcasts.
It's insane.
I
Yeah,
mean, you
it
know.
just feels like a quick grab for an audience, and then it probably dissipates a week later or whatever. But you know, get your money, do whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I would love it if he came on this.
Yeah.
I would love just to meet him one time.
I bet he would.
No.
He
Not
seems
at
to be
this
making
point.
the rounds though. He's
Yeah, but that's not. This is not the rounds.
This is not the round.
This is not. Let's make it clear.
This is
This-
not
Well, I
even
mean that
close to
across
the
the board.
round.
Like even
This'll get
Howard Stern
15,000
wearing the
views on
three-piece
YouTube.
suit and like interviewing Kamala as her, you know, the #1 fan of her fan club
Yeah, it's
was
Howard
like
Stern.
super embarrassing.
Well, it's so funny too because it's like the whole point of doing those is like, you know, oh well, we'll access regular people,
Right.
But like even at this point, Howard Stern is worth like $1 billion.
Yeah.
And then half these podcasters are like, we have way more money than we should,
Right.
You know, but like, I mean, it's
And no one listens to this.
and no one listens to it. There's like some
Somehow.
podcasters now have hundreds of millions of dollars.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's like they're even more out of touch than,
Right.
you know, like fucking if you just did local news. He should go do local Fox affiliates.
That would that would
You
be
know?
sick.
And they're like, what do you think about this cat that got stuck in a tree?
Hopefully somebody's not trying to eat it.
They're still trying to get that story going.
Yeah.
I saw a thing on the conservative subreddit where they're like, they're eating pets. They're like, even if they are, I just don't think that's... People aren't voting for president based on...
Pet consumption.
You know, it's like... It's such a ridiculous thing to focus on.